I got some life. How you guys doing? Sorry for my relative limited time, relative absence from YouTube for a second. I went to my, here's some info for all the people to check out. My uncle just died. Packwood. So Packwod. He can't be hurt by you guys, even if you, whatever. But I just went to his celebration of life yesterday, and I spoke about him, and it was very emotional for me. And then I came home, and I just slept like a log, really. I barely just woke up, you know. So sorry that I haven't been the whole time I was at the celebration of life. I didn't even check my phone. And then I went home, didn't check my phone, just went to sleep, woke up. I'm only now just checking my phone. So that's what happened. That's why I haven't been doing stuff and all that. So second, my grandpa Weissman and my uncle Don were the two dudes in my life that never really screwed with me, you know. You know, they were never mad at me or whatever you call that. They actually were good people to me, you know. So I said a lot of stuff and you know, I cried half the time I was up there practically. But it wasn't insincere fake tears for show. It was actual emotion, you know. I meant everything I said, or I wouldn't have been up there and I wouldn't have been saying it, you know. But there's that. So I'm back now. I'm on my walk. I'm walking to. My wife's got a medical issue right now, and I'm walking with some stuff to take to her right now. She's in town, so I actually can walk to her because she's within walking distance. So I'm just going to bring her some stuff and give her some support. That's what I'm walking right now. I've got something in my hand. I got bags of stuff for her, and so I'm doing that too, you know. And I got, but on the way to my Uncle Don's, we went bowling before Uncle Don's celebration of life, and I bowled in '94 one time. That's not very good, but it's not too bad considering I haven't bowled in 30 years, not even one time, you know. I threw two strikes in a row at one point, and then got some extra balls, and they were both gutter balls or something. I don't know. I just don't practice bowling. If I practiced it, I would be good at it, but I don't practice it, so I'm not good at it. It's physical skill, but like anything else, you have to put time in. You can't just say, "Well, I'm physical. I can do archery right now," even though I've never shot an arrow. It doesn't work that way. You have to work at that skill. You know, sure, your general skill helps, but you still have to work on that skill. The first game I played, all I did is throw gutter balls because I was just trying to feel out what I'm doing, what the lane is like and all that. And the second game I actually tried and got a 94. But that would all not be the case if I practiced bowling every week or something, you know. You have to practice the skill. I have good skills. I have good reaction time and coordination, but I still have to practice the skill. I'm not just automatically good at whatever I do, no matter what, because you have to practice that skill you're doing, you know. You know, you get that, I think. I'd be a good, yeah, you get it. I'm not going to go on about it. Anyway, so on the way up to the bowling, and actually not to the celebration night, but to the bowling, one of my relatives, they're playing songs that they thought I would like. And one of them was, oh, I can't tell you because, okay, well, let me just say this. I can't tell you what the song was because that'd be giving away my next trilogy. But she played a song that's perfect for my next trilogy, which I'm not going to say what the trilogy is. I almost blew it there. But the song she picked was awesome. It's going to be one of the 3 songs in my next trilogy, which is still a surprise. Thank goodness I didn't just blow the whistle. But that's cool that she played that. And I thought, that's what I needed for my next trilogy, you know. Perfect, you know. So that's cool. Thank you for that, my relative. But I'm gonna do something that I'm gonna do something for Uncle Don. Now I've done several takes of In My Time of Dying, and I'm not happy with any of them. But what I'm going to do tonight, when I get home from my walk, or whatever that is, when I get home tonight, whatever. I've already got 3 takes of it on my channel. I'm not going to delete any of those, I don't think. But I'm going to do a 4th take of In My Time of Dying, but I'm going to do it for Uncle Don. And I'm going to try to do a good take this time. I don't like any of the takes I've done, even though one of them got 232 views or something. It didn't have a solo though, and I have to get it right. But I'm going to do this one in honor of my Uncle Don. My 4th take of In My Time of Dying by Led Zeppelin. I'm going to do that tonight. I'm not a Led Zeppelin cover band. I'm not going to do just In My Time of Dying the rest of my life, but I have to get that song right, and I think it would be a good honor to him to do it for him tonight. So sorry about so many takes of that one song. Interestingly, that song introduces slide guitar into my repertoire, and I've never played slide in my life until this song. And now I'm playing slide in this song. And so that's a very significant breakthrough for me too. That's one reason I'm playing it so much, is because I'm just now learning to use the slide. If I'd been playing slide for 10 years, I'd just rip it out, but I haven't. So I'm practicing slide guitar. I'm trying to get the song right, and now I want to do a take for Uncle Don tonight. So just, I'm going to try to do that. I'm trying to hope I get a good take actually out of it. And talk about, slide is interesting because slide is cool. You have to know your guitar. You have to be good with your left hand to play a slide and play guitar at the same time. If you have the 3 fingers, you have to know your fingering. In other words, all the chords and licks that you play without the slide have to be done on your first 3 fingers, which is a slightly different technique than if you got all 4 fingers to play. And there's some intricate chords. In this case, dominant chords mainly. In the song In My Time of Dying, and it's different playing them with the first 3 fingers and having 1 finger on the slide than it is to playing them with all 4 fingers available. It's just a different thing. So that has to get adjusted to. And then when I play lead guitar with a slide on my finger and I'm not using the slide, I have to play lead with 3 fingers, which is different than if I have my little finger, my pinky, to use. And not only that, it's awkward because you got the big slide on your finger, which makes it kind of awkward. But it's worth doing because it's a technique that I'm just now using, and it's a good technique. So, luckily, we have 4 fingers and not 3 as a human race, right? LOL. But because you can do it, you can play guitar with 3 fingers, have your slide on your little finger, your pinky finger, 4th finger, and still do everything you need to do on guitar. It's just it feels clumsy at first because for me, I have never done that before. So, and like I said, I think my hater, semi-hater, he's a quasi-hater, pseudo-hater, I don't know, para-hater, I don't know if that's the right word, probably not, pseudo-hater, whatever. Biz, he's kind of like, he's an avid commenter, and he said, the slide, that's done on the slide, Jim, and I just blew it off at first, because I thought, first of all, who cares? Second of all, he's tuned differently, he's going to get sounds I can't get. And then I got egg in my face when I saw that, first of all, I do care because that's a cool sound. Second of all, he didn't play in a strange tuning. He played in regular tuning. Oh, I guess I'm stupid. So then I decided to do it. And now suddenly that's my new technique. I've had 3, I believe this. Let's see if you guys think this too. I've had 3 main guitar breakthroughs in my life, technically. I started out with tapping when I was 16. That's the first one. Alternate picking when I was 28. That's the second one, and now I'm 59, and I got slide. I think those are my 3 main technical breakthroughs. And Uncle Don that just died, actually always said that things come in 3s. So I may not have a 4th one. I mean, sure, it's great to, it's great to think you have infinite breakthroughs the rest of your life, but things come in 3s a lot of the time, and when you hit your 3rd one, that sometimes that is what you get, So I think those are the techniques that I think I'm technically where I want to be. I just have to practice more getting used to the slide, and I've got all the techniques down that I think I want to know. I didn't have that feeling with alternate picking alone. I didn't think that. I thought there's something out there. I can't put my finger on it though. I don't know what is wrong. Turns out I think that's what it was. It was slide I didn't have. If Jimmy Page hadn't played slide, and In My Time of Dying, and if Biz wouldn't have commented about that to me, who knows? I may never have figured it out. So thanks everybody. I'm glad I have my unity. And plus, it's challenging. I like a challenge on the guitar. It's cool to play something different. You can play with the fingers. You can pick. You can tap. What's next? Well, we got to slide. What do you guys supposed to do?